I stopped wearing makeup in July of 2025, and I kind of wanted to talk about my experience with that. So I'll give some disclaimers. One, I still do wear makeup on occasion for special events and stuff like that, but for my day to day life, I do not wear it. And two, this is not an advocacy for not wearing makeup. This is just the interesting things I've experienced since I stopped wearing makeup. So I stopped wearing makeup for two main reasons. One, because I work at like 6 in the morning, sometimes earlier, and I didn't want to put on makeup anymore when I got up in the morning. And then I can get to work earlier and I can, do whatever I want. And the second reason is because my friend, one of my good friends, she hasn't like ever really wore makeup. I think she wears mascara on occasion, but I think she's just like one of the most beautiful people I know. But yeah, she almost never wears makeup at all. And that inspired me to not want to wear makeup either. So those are the two main reasons I stopped wearing makeup. So here's some interesting things that have happened since I stopped wearing makeup. One, my eyebrows have grown in a lot better than they used to, plus my eyelashes. I have a lot fuller eyelashes and fuller brows. These are my completely natural eyebrows. I don't do anything with them. But they usually have like some bald spots, and that's just because I used to always draw on eyebrows like every day, and it would pull out hairs. And so my eyelashes and my eyebrows are a lot. I've noticed I'm a lot less insecure about my face and my looks since I stopped wearing makeup, and that is because I was wearing makeup pretty much solely because I was afraid of what it looked like without makeup, because I have very, very natural dark under eyes. I get it from my mom, who gets it from her dad. And so like this vein really is prominent under my eyes, and it just makes my eyes look really, really dark underneath. And there was nothing I could do about it except put makeup on, and I was really insecure about that. And since I stopped wearing makeup, I'm way less insecure about that. I can go pretty much anywhere without wearing makeup, and I don't even think about what people might be thinking. Another thing is that people find me much more approachable, which is a negative for me because I am not like a very social person. I'm not very good at talking to strangers or being approached by people, or even people I know wanting that I'm not like friends with, wanting to like hold a long conversation with me. And so since I stopped wearing makeup, all of a sudden people want to talk to me, want to like be really friendly and like really approach me. I'm like, I don't know the correlation between that, but it's just something that I've noticed. It also freed up a lot of time for me to do other beauty things that I really like, such as skincare. I have more time to like do stuff with my hair. Obviously, not much going on today, but I never really took care of my skin very well. I just wore makeup all the time. My skin looks the best it's looked since before I was a teenager, probably. And so I'm pretty happy with that. I feel very comfortable in my own skin now, and I like the way my hair looks and all this stuff. So I've had a lot more time to do those types of beauty routines instead of focusing just on makeup. And I've also noticed that people are just far much less perceptive than I think that they are. I feel like people notice me and everything every time I change something, that people are going to notice like all the time. And I'm sure people notice that I stopped wearing makeup, but they don't really say anything. They don't stare. And if they do notice, they'll make like a small comment and they'll be like, "Oh wow, you look really great," or whatever. And so that's really been great for me, because I am like super hyper aware of like everyone around me all the time, and I'm super self-conscious about what other people think of how I look and what I act like or whatever. And so to really do a test to see if people will notice and look at you funny for changing something about yourself pretty majorly, I've noticed that people don't. They don't really care, or they don't notice. And that's also quite interesting to me. So those are just some silly little things that I noticed since I stopped wearing makeup. I want to say very clearly that I think you should do what makes you feel the most confident, most secure in yourself, whether that's wearing makeup or not wearing makeup. I wear makeup fully just to cover insecurities, to fit into what I thought people expected of me. And if you wear it for artistry reasons, for confidence reasons, for fun, for just because you like it, I think that is beautiful and wonderful and that you should keep doing it. But these are just some interesting things that stuck out to me since I stopped wearing makeup. So I want to hear if you stopped wearing makeup or you started wearing makeup or you started enjoying makeup more. I'd love to hear your experiences with makeup and all that. But that's just some thoughts that I had recently about not wearing makeup for the last, what is it, like 8 months or something like that. That's all.